here this season. Be great to see another first-timer here this evening. Well, it is going to be Brandon Lennox and Trevor Hager Bomber leading that charge to the green flag, this time down in turn number 4. But as Lennox racing out to their little lead, Aaron Broxick quickly into the runner-up spot, followed by Hager Bomber around in turn number 3. Well, Aaron Broxick looking inside of Lennox off turn number 4. It's going to be Broxick leading lap number 1. Lennox and Dunker give chase on turn number 2. And Tony Dunker motors into the number 2 spot. Brandon Lennox takes it all the way upstairs in turn 1. It's Broxick, Dunker, Lennox, and Holtmeyer, your top 4. Lieutenant Brad Holtmeyer sizes up Lennox off turn number 4. Still Lennox by half a car. Well, Broxick continues to work the bottom of the speedway. Tony Dunker trying to close the gap. Holtmeyer by Lennox takes over the 3rd spot. Finding some speed around the top of the speedway as he is reeling in. Broxick, trouble, turn 2. Well, the 05 of Broxick set a nice even pace through turns 3 and 4. Green flag back in the air. And more trouble, turns 1 and 2. The 20 BA of Bobby Anders and the 80 of Shoemaker tangle. Holtmeyer has the 2nd spot. Hager Bomber and the 73 of Klingle race door-to-door into turn number 1. Oh, Holtmeyer around turn number 4. Klingle works his way inside of Lennox for that 3rd spot. Joey Gower slipping by Bobby Anders. Anders with a nice crossover move holds that spot. trouble right in the middle of 3 and 4. It's the 44 of Todd Reed. Well, once again, the 05 of Aaron Broxick will lead the field back under the green. Well, after all his troubles tonight, the 20 BA of Bobby Anders right back in the thick of the action. And trouble, turn 1, turn number 1. The 18 of Trevor Hager Bomber doing a great job keeping those wheels cranking. Will stay green. And up front, the action heating up as Tony Dunker closing on the 05 of Broxick and the lead. And Brennan Lennox slips the cushion, turn 3. Well, the 17 of Brand. Well, once again, it's the 05 of Broxick leading the field back under green. And Bobby Anders slides up the bank. He takes over the number 2 spot. Dunker now battling inside of Anders, turn 2. Dunker, a great run down the back stretch, back into the number 2 spot. Bob Anders on the gas, turn 4, white flag in the air. And trouble, turn 4, turn 4. Well, back at it, white flag in the air, a 1-lap dash to the finish. Who's it gonna be? Here comes Dunker with a big run down the back stretch. He'll pull even with Broxick into turn number 3. And it's gonna be Aaron Broxick, Dunker, Bobby Anders, Joey Gower.
Congratulations, Aaron Broxick, on your feature win tonight. Wow, your back door was full of Tony Dunker, and hey, you know what? You managed to hold him off the whole entire race, caution after caution, and you come out and you're the feature winner tonight.
Well, I could hear him, but I never did see him until that last corner. I think it was Tony up on the high side, and I held him off.
Aaron, you come out here and you're so dominant. Tonight we've seen a little bit of a different a track. We have a dry slick track. Tell me exactly what your thought is and what you prefer.
Oh, definitely.
Here we have it. Aaron Broxick, your feature winner tonight in the IMCA Sport Modified. It's been a great night down here, Doug. It's always a pleasure. I'll see you on Thursday and then again on Sunday. Have a great evening. Thanks for having me.